today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
2nd and 10. Mayfield. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Mayfield down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And again, it's Mayfield. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
On 1st down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 21 carries, 66 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Second down at 4. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete. It's Cornell Powell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Cornell Powell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're playing. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Henry's got it out on the left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mayfield with it once more. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Powell. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Cornell Powell. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. Now the Chiefs have tied it and they can take the lead with the extra point. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one.
And that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Taken in here by Powell.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Rolling to his right. Completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Powell. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page. Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 68 yards on the ground for him so far. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that. And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty. Derek Barnes in on the stop. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Powell. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards that time for number 14. And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they? Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough. Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter. Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Powell. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them. And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Touchdown! That's caught. Cornell Powell from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory. Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them.
It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A first down throw for Mayfield. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Complete. Pollard. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Back to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Baker. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And again, it's Mahomes. Open is Powell. That's complete. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mahomes going to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That one good for 37 yards.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.